Okay.
Just play. Let's see where we are now with this. So when you start this, now for now, just when you practice it, put the bow on the string, relax. Relax. Whatever, we play 5. Right. And here, move your elbow. Everything. Yes, yes. So any stroke you make here, this doesn't move.
Yeah.
I'll prove it to you. Watch. I'll prove something to you. Let's say that I'm standing here. And now everything is correct. Everything is in line. Now, if I want to start a down bow now, and I don't move this, I have two options. Either I have to do this, or I have to do this. Because if I only move here and don't move anything there, I lose my sounding point.
Yeah.
So what you're doing when the person thinks, oh, I'm going to start a down bow from here, actually something has to happen here.
Yeah.
So, and that of course is not so good because it's good for everything to be in line,
Yeah.
right? So the only way possible to do that is to move everything. Then you can stay. Probably that's why when you come here you tend to lift your bow.
Okay.
See, always, and many players, if you watch them very carefully, most players they actually lose their contact here. And usually it's because of this. See? If you want to keep the contact all the way through, and very interesting when you go to orchestra concert.
Yeah.
So you're looking at the players, right? And you see some players they'll play. You'll see them, and you'll see the elbow is back there. See? And some players, the better players, so when they come here, they're here, and definitely all of the soloists, big, great soloists, you'll see this elbow will come in line with the face here a little bit.
Yeah.
See? It's all moving all the time. Let's continue. It's better. It's better from the beginning. Already better. Then I'm going to show you one more thing with your balance.
Okay.
Oh, we have time. Yeah. So now when you start, see, don't move anything here. Yes. Good. Good. So does it sound better?
Much better.
You feel
Yeah.
it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, now let's show you another thing that's very important, and it's the balance in your body when you play a stroke. Now, many times when I see players, actually I don't see this so much either, but you're a little bit too much the same on both feet.
Okay.
Your weight, your position of the weight doesn't change.
Yeah.
Basically, it stays the same on both feet. And this definitely holds the sound back because there has to be what the body wants to do is basically do this. On an up bow, it wants to rotate. For example, if you watch really good players, usually you see this point moving against the bow. Like that, a little bit. Some more, some less. You'll see this. Occasionally you'll see this. I'll explain that later. But the basic move is this point moves opposite to the bow. And that's because as we make this motion here, our body wants to change its balance more to this foot.
Okay.
See? So we have, this is the natural way. This is a very important thing that can change a person's sound and even a shifting ability, thing like that. For example, it's very interesting to watch when in the orchestra when people tune. So they tune and they go. Did you notice that? Like that. That's already a sign to me. Problem.
Okay.
Because if they make an up and they go here, see, I lose the contact. It feels uncomfortable. If I do this, I can keep the natural contact. If one disastrous thing I've seen a lot is when a person has a shift, like, and they go. Now we're going to miss the shift because everything is uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Now, how do we arrive at this correct? If it's very simple. If you can put your weight. I'm going to show you. Here, I put my weight on this foot, but I turn. I don't do this so much when I play. I don't do this. I do this. I turn.
Yeah.
It's like in sports. So it's this very sportive move, right? So you're always you pivot the weight, right? So you can play a scale for me, for example, in the Re scale, and stand here, basically more on this foot, weight more, and turn more on this foot here, and play. You see, I'm basically very little bowl. Now all my weight is here, and I almost feel like this connection here is going into there. I feel that weight coming into here. Try. So turn a little bit, turn your hips so you wait exactly. Right. Now, watch. Sometimes you see players do this. They'll turn, but look at the hips. The hips stay here. See?
Yep.
And they turn. That's not good. The hip and the shoulder have to move together. Very simple. And the legs have to be not locked, not blocked. They have to be a little bit like that, right? So that, because the legs are doing it also. Everything is turning. And the legs have to be bent a little bit, so they can absorb that turn, see? And the shoulder and the hip are moving together into that position.
Yes.
Try. That's it, that's it. Okay, now let's stay here. Don't have to do so much. Keep here, okay? Now just play a scale, not too much bowl. And feel this connection. Keep playing, going into here. Right, and less bowl, very little bowl. And feel the weight of the bowl, let the weight of the bowl, right, there's the sound. Right, and then you can keep this open. And stay by the throat. Right, good. And be relaxed. And just turn a little bit. Let's do it again. Right. Now you can hear already a better sound coming. More focused sound, which is what we want. Right to there. Now let's do the opposite.